Hey y'all. So I want to talk about betrayal because I've been dealing with a lot of that lately, real bad. Like, this shit, it's kind of effing with me. Like, it's kind of bringing me to my lowest again, and that shit hurts, like, really bad, when you're just trying to have good intentions with people and be there for people and help people. So obviously, like, I've been dealing with the breakup again, and actually trying to fully learn how to let go, because when it comes to letting go of a person, bro, I would do my best to hold on, like, as long as I can, as much as I can. Like, I will literally break myself holding on to a person over and over and over. It been like, what, 2 weeks so far. I'm not gonna say too much, but I'm gonna just say, a little bit of what I've been dealing with. So obviously, like, I haven't been trying to talk to my ex and stuff. I really, like, been trying not to. I've been trying to, just, like, focus on myself, because, the more that I keep, like, trying to hold on to people and like grow with the person, and they keep constantly showing me, that that's not what they want, like, I have to back up. Like, I can't force anybody to do anything. But basically, like, he been basically trying to reach out to me, like, after the 2 weeks, like, the last few days. And I still be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. I still, like, obviously I'm still holding on to him, and I don't want to let him go at all. But I know that I have to, for myself, because it's just too much. And especially, what happened, what been happening the last few days. Like, he been bashing me online, lying on me, and that shit hurts, because, like, as much as, like, I have love for him, like, it hurts to see a person just lie on you and talk about you the way that they do. Like, and I understand that it's coming from a place of hurt, because I'm hurting too, but, like, I'm not trying to keep doing that, hurt people thing. Like, I'm really not. And then also with a friend, somebody that I considered a friend for a long time. Like, I knew him for a long ass time, but, like, we were kind of on and off because of me, being in a relationship, and, like, him liking me, and that kind of, like, messing up things. Like, I always genuinely, like, wanted to be his friend. And, I know there's a lot of times where I leaded him on and was, like, trying to distract myself, because, I was dealing with heartbreak, and I was still trying to learn how to, process that and go through that and do things the right way. But a lot of times I didn't do things the right way, and I always kept bringing him back in and, like, hurting him, like, leading him on and stuff. And I never meant to do that, like, at all. But I always seen him as, like, a genuine nice person, And like, I trusted him. And when was it? Like a few days ago, a day or two ago, I freaking called him, crying to him about my ex bashing me. Because, you know, I didn't have anybody else to go to. And then next day, my ex exposes him that he freaking followed him on Instagram. Like, he showed the proof. He followed him on Instagram and, like, was calling him and telling him, oh, I need to talk to you. Like, what are you doing that for? Like, what is your intentions on that? Like, that's weird to me. Like, I went out of my way being vulnerable with him, crying to him, you know? And then you're doing some snake stuff behind my back. Like, are you trying to plot something? And that hurts me because, like I said, I trusted him as like a friend, even though, you know, he likes me. But I thought his intentions was good. But now it's like I can't trust anybody. And like, this time I was actually being genuine with, like, I mean, I always been genuine with him, but like, I was really like trying with him, like really wanted him to be my friend. Like, I was even trying to help old boy because I seen that he was hurting just like how I am. We're both two freaking human beings hurting so much. And I was even telling him, like, bro, we can both get, you know, our own therapist. Like, because I need therapy. And I'm like seeing how much he's hurting, like with his family and everything. Like, he been having, you know, terrible relationship problems. And I'm like, maybe, you know, I can't, like, because he was being vulnerable with me, like expressing how he felt. And like, clearly, like, I seen that he was hurting really bad, like expressing it. And I'm like, well, it is overwhelming, you know, dealing with somebody that is damaged and hurting, and you know, they pour out everything on you, and it's like, what the freak, what can I do? Like, I'm hurting myself, I don't know what to do. And then I just thought about that. I'm like, maybe, you know, maybe you should get a therapist. And I'm like, I've been looking for a therapist too for myself because that's what I need. But even with my ex, bro, like you hurt me enough and you're still hurting me. Like, I don't know what the freak you want from me. Like, are you trying to break me even? Like, you want my life? Like, this shit is just, I don't know. The person that I still say that I love till this day, the person that I still love right now, is slandering my name, exposing me. But like, shit, we both went through shit in our relationship. And I know that I wasn't a perfect person. I don't deserve that, bro. I don't. Because as much as I have to say, as much as you put me through, as much as I want to expose, I'm not going to do that. You can't expect people to mature as you and do things like you. Handle things better. You can't expect people to do that. But it's like, now it's like, as much as it makes me mad and sad, all I can do is give it to God. That's all I can do. I'm just tired of like getting betrayed though by literally everybody. I'm tired of making these sad ass videos. I really am. But this is the shit that I'm going through. Like, I can't get a break. And obviously, you know, when I'm posting content, I don't want to always just post, you know, the good times. Like, I want to post the struggles too. And you know what? Like, I'm probably going through this for a reason. Like, God is probably trying to teach me something that I'm not getting through my head or learning. And that's understandable. Obviously, it's probably a good thing that I'm going through this, because I want to continue on bettering my relationship with God. And even if it means to like continue on to get hurt and all that, maybe that's what I need. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure God's just telling me like, wake the freak up, girl, wake the freak up. But now it's like I'm learning that everybody's not gonna have good intentions like you. Everybody is not going to do the same certain things that you do. You can't expect them to. And then again, a lot of times I feel like the devil brings people in your life too. And that's a crazy and sad part, is that the devil works through people that you care about and love. Because he knows, you know, that can eat you alive. It really can. And I'm not gonna lie, it's working. But one thing that I'm not gonna do is fail. Like, I'm gonna keep my mind strong and keep pushing. I know that I'm gonna have down days, a lot of down days. And, you know, this healing stuff is never gonna be easy, but I know that I can do it. And clearly, everything happens for a reason. I have to go through this. God is trying to teach me something. And eventually, one day, I'm gonna be like, well, I actually just been thanking God a lot, you know, for this situation. Even though I'm like going through it real bad, I've been thanking him, because I'm like, you're revealing, you know, what needs to be revealed, even though it hurts, even though it sucks. Like, I can't be blind. I can't be deaf anymore. But a lot of times you do gotta thank God for the hard times, because that's the times where you like, you're really learning, you know? You're learning so you don't go through this situation again, or you help the next person that's going through the same thing. And you just know what not to deal with anymore. Know what the red flags are, and you know that, you know, like I said, a lot of people don't have good intentions. And that's okay. As long as you continue on having good intentions and doing things the right way, that's all that matters.